The 5 NFT stocks I'm highlighting today are up an average 151% over the last 12 months and exploding 80% higher over the last few months. But should you invest? In this video, I'll show you the legitimate NFT stocks, the research behind this theme, and why some stocks are a money-losing trap at best. We're talking NFT stocks today on Let's Talk Money. Hey Bowtie Nation, Joseph Hogue here with the Let's Talk Money channel, and I know I do this in every video, but you know I've got to send a special shout out to all you out there in the nation. Thank you for spending a part of your day to be here. If you're not part of that community yet, just click that little red subscribe button. It's free and you'll never miss an episode. Nation, NFTs or non-fungible tokens are the hot trend this year, with the market cap of NFTs booming 139% over the last 12 months and booking nearly 200% annual growth since 2018. And that momentum is only increasing, with the market cap up another 28% to $432 million just in the first 3 months of this year. The $70 million auction of Beeple's Everyday's artwork has set off a wave of investment that could top SPACs and even Bitcoin's recent rise. But like any hot trend, there are just as many risks out there. So in this video, I want to explain the NFT stocks craze. I'll show you how those NFTs work and then reveal 5 NFT stocks to watch. More importantly though, I'm also going to show you some examples of stock traps, stocks luring investors in on that NFT craze that will ultimately lose your money. NFTs or non-fungible tokens are data on the blockchain that represents anything from art to videos, music, and even a single tweet. It's an ownership of a unique piece of code. What's unique here is that these are one-of-a-kind collectibles, just as rare as any piece of art, but also with that mystique around the blockchain technology. Now understand that fungible means something that can be traded for an identical asset, like a dollar or a Bitcoin. You can trade your one Bitcoin in for another one or two halves, and there's really no difference. Non-fungible, on the other hand, then is that uniqueness like that work of art or the photo that's one of a kind. And here, as with any kind of gold rush trend, my favorite way to play NFTs here is buying the picks and shovels companies, those stocks of companies that are going to benefit from creating the platforms and collecting the fees on that NFT theme. Nation, do understand here that the growth we've already seen in this trend has already rocketed a lot of these stocks higher, and you have to believe in that long-term growth of these companies because that share price is going to be extremely volatile, even on the legitimate names. In fact, I wanted to make this video just as much to warn you about some of those stocks masquerading as NFT stocks, just as much as to reveal those legit companies in the space. There is still money to be made though in this NFT trend, but avoiding some of those worst stocks is going to be worth just as much. So we'll use stockcard.io to start our NFT stocks list, and I can go to this dashboard and check out these featured collections for some of the biggest themes in the market. We have an NFT stocks list here, but as I usually do with these, I'm still going to use that search bar. Typing in NFT and the dropdown is going to show me smaller categories like stocks in NFT collectibles, gaming, platforms, and software, all in case that I just want to focus my search beyond that generalized NFT theme. So I'll click on the overall group here though, and we see 35 stocks that I can research further into that theme. I'll leave a link to StockCard in the video description below. Don't forget to click through and follow our 2021 Bowtie Nation portfolio, up 32% already and beating the market by 25% this year. And as a special bonus, I've negotiated an exclusive discount for everyone here in the community. Use the promo code BowtieNation, all one word in lowercase, for an exclusive discount beyond the free trial. Our first NFT stock, $152 million WKEY International, ticker WKEY, is one of the most directly related to that NFT theme. WKEY is a global cybersecurity company enabling secure communications for users on the blockchain, AI, or within that Internet of Things technology. It's recently launched Wise.art to digitally certify and authenticate NFTs, as well as partnering with SunX to introduce the first climate change and sustainability NFT. The company is also further along in sales and earnings versus some of the others in our list. Now, WKEY booked $18 million in sales last year, though it did report a loss per share in earnings. It's balance sheet cash positive with $15 million in cash versus just $10 million in debt, so I'll be watching how the sales and earnings do this year. Dolphin Entertainment, ticker DLPN, is one of the most popular NFT stocks. A $66 million entertainment marketing and production company that recently launched a new division dedicated to designing, releasing, and promoting NFTs for its clients. Dolphin owns several PR firms in movies, music, and social media marketing, and is partnering with Hall of Fame Entertainment Resort, ticker HOFV, to offer sports-related NFTs. And its entertainment PR firm, 42 West, represented 7 of the last 15 Best Picture winners at the Oscars. The company's also cash positive here, with $12.5 million in balance sheet cash against just $9.5 million in debt. It managed to keep that revenue flat last year and is expecting a 32% increase to $32 million in sales this year. Very much a picks and shovels play here with CurrencyWorks, ticker CWRK, a platform designer for digital currencies and tokens. Now you're going to notice here that all these companies are extremely small. Most of them are under $100 million market cap. CurrencyWorks, for example, here is just $75 million market size. And that means you're not only getting the risks around that NFT and the tokenization theme, but also around these smaller penny stock companies. So definitely do your research on the management and with the financials on these. CurrencyWorks announced in March that its NFT platform is going to expand to include Bitcoin and Ethereum as payment methods. The company's platform was used in the recent $100,000 sellout for the Garbage Pail Kids NFT launch by Topps Card Company. Now the financials aren't quite as strong here with a net debt balance sheet. The company books $33,000 in cash against $1.5 million in debt last quarter and $190,000 in sales over the last year. We've still got 2 more NFT stocks to highlight, but I also want to talk a little bit about the stocks to avoid because I feel like it's one of the biggest traps in the market right now. Nation, there are a handful of stocks like Cinedigm, ticker CIDM, Takhung Art, ticker TKAT, and Funko, ticker FNKO, that have surged just on the idea that the companies might adopt some kind of NFT business model. Here you can see TKAT in red, up over 1,100% this year, just on the idea that the art gallery might start selling NFTs. Now that's not to say that these 3 specific companies won't become NFT stocks, but all 3 and others in the market have been surging and finding new investors on nothing more than the hope of a connection. Now, those are the kind of stocks that you want to avoid because first, you're just gambling that the company is actually going to adopt some kind of NFT related business. And second, you still have to hope that that whole NFT trends develops. Instead, just stick with the legitimate NFT stocks of companies with a clear connection on the theme. Now that said, I do want to highlight Liquid Media Group, ticker YVR, as one of the few indirect plays that I'm watching. Liquid Media is a production studio that can package, finance, distribute, and monetize developers' video games. The company has a portfolio of 65 game titles and agreements with A&E Networks as well as Atari. That distribution agreement with Atari puts its games on the new Atari hybrid console, and now Atari has signed a separate agreement for gaming NFTs with Bondly, so there's speculation that this connects Liquid Media with the potential for offering NFT to its clients as well. Even if the NFT idea doesn't fully develop for Liquid Media though, I like the gaming space as one of those big themes over the next few years. ARK Invest estimates that global virtual gaming revenue could rise by an annualized 21% to $350 billion by 2025 as these platforms just monetize better. Now, Liquid Media has really no revenue to speak of, booking just $40,000 in sales last year, but it is cash neutral on the balance sheet. Related to that, but maybe a little stronger here, is Atari, ticker PONGF, and I gotta say, I was surprised that this is only a $228 million company. And for us old-timers, Atari is always going to be Pong and Centipede, but it's just as much about leveraging the brand now as those games. A complete reboot of the company in 2013 has helped drive revenue growth of 16% annually over the last 3 years to $28 million. And the launch of its new console, the PC Console Mix system, offers both gaming and entertainment. The company is licensing into casino games and has expanded into digitization with the Atari token for in-game purchases. That team up with Bondly for gaming NFTs is going to put it squarely in this space, and it's also partnered with RTFKT Studio to launch a limited edition NFT Atari-themed fashion series. Maybe it's partly just nostalgia, but I really like the breadth of the strategy here, and Atari is the only company on our list to remain profitable over the last year, so it's definitely on the top of my list. Click on the video to the right for the 3 electric vehicle stocks to buy right now. 3 EV stocks ready to rebound for that double-digit profit. Don't forget to join the Let's Talk Money community by tapping that subscribe button and clicking the bell notification.